Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance, and this is an M44, the Tier 6 American SPG, and we're on the, yes, it's the west spawn of Highway. Just have to remind myself there for a second, but this particular M44 belongs to TC here because it's got a Union flag on the side and he likes to mark his vehicles that way. Now, the M44 is the Tier 6 American SPG. It's built on an M41 chassis. It's quite fast. It's got a lovely 155mm howitzer, which has got a very fast reload speed, very fast indeed. Not quite as fast as a PP or a Burt, but still very, very useful because it can do an awful lot of damage to the enemy very quickly, and its range is the entire range of the battlefield. Right, TC's set up near the river, and he's having a quick look for targets near the bridge. Fires a quick round then to the underneath the bridge, because that's normally where you'd find somebody spotting initially during a battle. They pop down there, sit underneath the bridge, and see what they can see for in complete protection as the enemy move up towards the town. Okay, can't see anybody at the moment, but it looks to me like TC's doing a bit of quick counter battery. He's looking into the field, the far side of the enemy cap. Now, one Arty normally goes down here. The others might be in the trees at the back of the cap. Yep, like there, around about there. So if he sees a tracer... But he's got a target turned up at the farmhouses up on the northwest corner. And it's an M4 dialing in on target. Okay, shooting through that gap. Rounds out. Nope, no hit. Okay, and a Cromwell's been seen just down by the river. He's going through those barns. Now, he's the other side of that barn at the moment. TC's not firing. He could demolish that barn, but he's not firing. He's holding on to his fire because that LTG will force the Cromwell out, and then he can hit him. Get a direct hit. There he is. There's the Cromwell. Hit him now, TC. Oh, a bit late. That was a bit late. Unfortunately, but he did stun the Cromwell, and the Cromwell's gone down, so he has actually picked up 2 batches of stun assist off that one. Okay, T34, KV1S, a Wizzy 131. That round's gone in, hit the KV1S, 162 hit points. Okay, it's a 12-ton there. I think he's going to go for... Is he going to go for the 12-ton? No, I think he's trying to get a bombardier. He fired that round. Oh my god, he just took out a KV-1S blind. He couldn't see it, but the shell went in as if he was going between the 12-ton and the Type T34, and he actually hit the KV-1S who he couldn't see. So he's actually got a blind kill. And that one went long, went over the top of the T34. And there's nobody at this moment... Nobody is protecting that side of the battlefield, so TC needs to get out of there. He needs to get out quick. Yep, because the enemy's going to move in, and they're going to move in quickly. He fires around in blind, and he's disappearing. He's getting out of there quick. Right, now he's moved up over the river, heading towards town. The best and safest place for him at the moment. If the enemy does move towards the cap, he's going to need to start laying fire down into the cap area. And yes, a T34 has turned up in the cap. It's the Chinese version, the Type T34, and it looks like the 12T was looking for TC but didn't find him, and of course he's not there. The 12T went into the corner thinking he was going to find Arty there, and of course Arty wasn't there. Okay, the 12T is trying to use the building for cover. And that M4 is coming down to try and stop anybody from making their way back to the cap to reset. It looks to me like TC is going to shoot at the T34 in the cap. Rounds out. Oh, it overshot. It was an overshot. Okay, he's got the enemy behind him in the town, and he's got enemy in the cap area. The 12-ton spotting for him at the moment. Okay, he's loaded. Rounds out. Direct hit on Type T34. 222 hit points. Good shot. That's the lovely thing about the M44. It can be terribly accurate, and it's got such a big and hefty shell that it really can do a lot of damage, and it's got some splash. So even if an enemy is hiding around a corner, as that T-34 is, you can get a reset. And that 12-ton is doing his very best to get as many resets as he can. And it's the other side of that building, and there's a 12-ton the other side. TC fires around him. Oh, what a hit there! 533. Now the enemy, his T12-ton can take out the other one, and he has. And it's just a tight T34, and he's taken that one out as well. But TC's been spotted. He's been spotted by somebody in the town. Now it looks to me like TC is going shotgun, or is he headed for the enemy cap? No, I think he's going to go for the enemy cap. Yep, that's what he's going to do. Ah, that's what spotted him. It was a Stug. Right down by the water, by the bridge. Oh, TC's been hit by the Stug. Now he's hoping that 12-ton will come up behind him. He's using the ridge line for protection. And the Stug's been taken out. Well done to that 12-ton. He actually, with the name of Pretty Little Tank, he actually managed to save TC. So TC took a big hit there. 115 hit points from the Stug. Damaged his track as well, and his fuel tank. 2 critical hits. Oh, he's been spotted again. Somebody else saw him. Now that may have been from the town, but that round was from the enemy Arty. And the enemy Arty is an MX-13F3. Now they've got a notoriously long reload, about 26 seconds. So TC is going to have a chance to take out that AMX. He says, sorry, was going to say follow, counter Arty time. Sorry for caps. And the 12-ton gave him a wink. Knows what he means. And they're off towards the enemy cap. He's going to find that AMX and end him. There he is. Now you can bet the AMX is aiming at him. TC's manually aimed. The shot's fired from the AMX and it's gone wild. TC's going to derp him. Oh, a close range drive-by. Good night, AMX. And now it's to the cap. And he doesn't need to because they've won the battle. And TC does his victory dance. Oh, lovely. I always do like to see a good counter battery like that. And he managed to get a win 8 of 4,020 off that battle. He only got a second class tanker. You really have to work hard to get an ace tanker in the M44, because it is possible to hit a huge number of the enemy if you're active for the entire battle. He also picked up a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 13 in that one. But he didn't pick any other epic medals, unfortunately, on this occasion. It came to team score. Well, he was third with damage, 1,399 hit points, pipped by the KV3 and the T-34-100. When it came to kills, he was third with 2 kills. And when it came to, of course, that was the KV-1S and the AMX-13F3. And when it came to base XP, he came second with 788. We look at the detail report. Well, he fired 13 rounds, got 5 direct hits, 5 penetration, and 5 splash damage. Did damage of 1,399 hit points, of which 1,129 were at more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits, both from the Stug. He had 1 penetration and 1 non-penetration. That was the one that hit the tracks. He also spotted 2 enemy vehicles. I think the Stug was one of those and the AMX was the other. And he also damaged 5 of the enemy and killed 2 of them. And he did stun assistance damage of 299 hit points and caused 8 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 32,858 credits. And after repair and ammunition resupply and his consumables, he was left with a credit profit of 5,393. he received 1,182 XP, and it was ×2 for the first victory of the day, and there's a holiday ops bonus there as well, so he took away 2,364 experience points in total. So very good shotgun at the end. That was a lovely drive-by as you went past the AMX. If the enemy does actually try to fire at you, and the best way to counter Arty when you're coming in for a shotgun is to try and increase their turn. So if you have to turn an Arty, you increase the reticule, and the dispersion obviously goes completely through the roof. So chances are they're going to miss the target if you're cutting sideways across them in front of them. So best to let them try and get the first shot in as you're on approach, and if they miss, you just drive straight up to them and derp them, and they can't do anything about it. I mean, they can try to run away, but you're going to get them for sure. But if you fire first, if you have to fire first, or you think that the enemy is steady and they're going to fire directly at you and there's no chance to turn sideways, steady your aim and make sure it's true. So keep the aim absolutely bang on the target and try to shoot low, shoot directly low, so that the shell, if it does go long, is going to hit the target anyway, but if it does go short, it's going to go right into their lower plate. But that was a lovely round, TC. Thank you very much indeed for sending in this replay, and I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay I'll be featuring in our next video.